Hello.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Yesterday, what you done? Please tell me.
So solving A inverse for 3 by 3.
Yes, yes. The elementary operations we done that. You got the idea?
Yes, sir.
Yes. We'll start now. Today there is some few questions. We'll do that based on the mathematical induction. Then how to prove that? They give any matrix. We will do that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So problem we can write now. Right. If A equal to textbook is there, means textbook also is there now. I mean miscellaneous examples. Question example 26. Once we can see that. If the matrix A equal to cos theta, sin theta, and minus sin theta and cos theta, then we have to prove that A power n equal to cos n theta, sin n theta, minus sin n theta, and cos n theta. So we have to prove this one now, where n belongs to the natural number. N belongs to the natural number it is. Generally, this kind of problems are more important to you because generally we have to find the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and maybe we have to find the transpose, the properties of transpose, but everything is very easy only. But coming to this kind of problems, then what is the meaning of A power n and how to prove that? So compulsory can apply here now. The principle of mathematical induction. I think you know very well that one. But if you come to the mathematical induction now, and what are the conditions we have? I think last week we learned clearly that one. First we have to take n equal to 1. Next we can take n equal to k. I'm correct? Next we can take here n equal to k plus 1. If these three conditions are satisfied, then we can say clearly that one by the principle of mathematics.
Sir, n equal to what, sir? What's the third one?
First n equal to 1 we have to prove. N equal to k we have to take. Then k equal to k plus 1. That means n equal to k plus 1. These three conditions we have to prove that. Understood now? This is the mathematical induction. Already last year you learned very clearly that one. Now the same way you can take here. First you can write now. What is the given matrix? First you can write. Given the matrix A equal to how much? The matrix A equal to cos theta, sin theta, minus sin theta, and cos theta. This is the given matrix now. So just to compulsory we have to apply the principle of mathematical induction. The same we can write now. By principle of mathematical induction conditions you can take here now. First condition you can take n equal to 1. N equal to 1 you can substitute in there now. Okay. The same condition you can write this value now. First you can take that p of n equal to the p of n, that matrix you can write now. So whatever the given value, what is that? The given matrices you can write now cos theta and sin theta and minus sin theta and cos theta. This we can remember that one. But we have to find this value now. That means when you are taken that n equal to 1, compulsory we have to get the given matrix we have to get. Now this is the A power n matrix is given. So this matrix we have to prove that. So therefore, now this condition you can take here now. Let n equal to 1 you can take. That n equal to 1. Compulsory is the first step it is. So when you take n equal to 1, what you can tell me now? So given from next one we have to prove that A power n equal to cos n theta, sin n theta, and minus sin n theta and cos n theta. Cos n theta now. So n equal to 1 you can substitute in there now. So the matrix A equal to what you can tell me now? S equal to n equal to 1 means what about this matrix now? Cos theta and sin theta minus sin theta and cos theta. So we got the same matrix now. Means we got now P of n we got. Then clearly what I can say now, therefore P of n equal to 1 is true for all values of n. The same thing right now. So therefore P of 1 is true for all values of n. All values of n it is. Now second condition we can take here. Now we can take now n equal to k. N equal to 1 is over. We got the same matrix we got now. That means here what is the meaning of this condition means if you take any n equal to 1 also we have to get the same matrix. N equal to k also we have to get the same condition we have to get. It means like this means cos k theta cos sin k theta and minus sin k theta and cos k theta. But when you are taking that one n equal to k plus 1 also n equal to k plus 1 also and the time also we have to get compulsory in place of n means we have to get now k plus 1 plus 1 means like k plus 1 form we have to get now. Now let n equal to n equal to k, now we can substitute in the given formula. This one you can write now. So a power k equal to cos k theta and sin k theta. Already we learned last year. Minus sin k theta and cos k theta. This we can take here now always the first equation you can take. Take now first equation. Now come to the third condition now. Immediately first you can take the value here. What is that? n equal to k plus 1 we have to take. Now we can take now n equal to k plus 1. N equal to k plus 1. Now n equal to k plus 1 just you can substitute in there now. N equal to k plus 1. So what you can tell me now this value? Means if this n equal to k plus 1 you can substitute in the first equation then your choice one. N equal to k plus 1 or n equal to k equal to k plus 1. Both you can substitute in there now. In the first equation. So you will get clearly substitute in there. A power k plus 1 equal to a power k plus 1. Always the first you can substitute this value. Now a equal to k equal to k plus 1 means then what you get to a power k plus 1 means n equal to k plus 1 we are taking. Now a power k plus 1 equal to you can write now. It is in the form of a power k into a also will write. Because a power m plus n equal to a power m plus n equal to a power m into a power n now. A power k into a power 1 now. A power k equal just now we got now from the first equation. So what about this value now? Cos k theta and sin k theta and minus sin k theta and cos k theta. This is the a power k value into the matrix A equal to already they given now cos theta, sin theta and minus sin theta and cos theta. Now multiply these two values now. Same multiplication row into first column and first row into second column, second row into first column and second row into second column. Multiply that. So cos k theta into cos theta, cos k theta into cos theta plus into minus equal to you get minus now minus sin k theta into sin theta, the first element. Next one again cos k theta into cos k theta into sin theta plus sin k theta into cos theta, sin k theta into cos theta. Now first row into first two columns is over now. Coming to the second row into first column. Minus sin k theta into cos theta. So minus sin k theta into cos theta plus into minus equal to minus is the cos k theta cos k theta into sin theta. Next second row into second column again. My plus into minus equal to minus. This is you can write now sin k theta into sin theta plus the cos k theta into cos theta. Cos k theta into cos theta. This is the multiplication. Now you can see the formulas here now. Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B equal to how much? Cos A plus B. Cos A sin B plus means sin A cos B plus sin A cos B plus sin A cos B plus okay cos B sin A equal to, you know the formula here also, sin A plus B formula it is. Next from these two terms you can take minus common. No? From these two terms take minus common. So sin A cos B plus, yes, sin A cos B plus cos A sin B minus of this value. So this one I can write now minus of sin A plus B. Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B equal to cos A plus B. So just you can apply the compound angles to verify it now. So just you can find this value. Here you can write now. This is equal to, this is the cos, the value of A equal to k theta and the value of B equal to theta now. So it is, you can write k theta plus theta, first one. And second one, sin A cos B plus cos A sin B equal to sin A plus B. This one you can write now, sin k theta plus theta. And come to the third term, if you take here minus common, and root these terms become the positive only. Again, sin A cos B plus cos A sin B equal to sin A plus B now. Because you can write sin k theta plus theta. And coming to the fourth term, fourth element, again cos A cos B minus sin A sin B equal to cos A plus B. So cos of k theta plus theta. This is the value of A power k into A it is. Now from this one if you take theta common now. Take here now theta common. So what you get? Theta outside means cos k plus 1 into theta. This is the same sin k plus 1 into theta. And coming to this term here now, coming to third term, minus of sin k plus 1 into theta. Next cos k plus 1 into theta now. Now clearly once again observe this condition. See, when we are taking that n equal to 1 here, when you are taking n equal to 1, so what you get value now? A equal to same matrix we got. A equal to cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta we got. But when you are taking that one n equal to k, then A power k equal to cos k theta sin k theta we got the same thing one. In place of n we got now. The same when you are taking that one n equal to k plus 1, we got the same condition again. Cos, see, this is the n value now. Cos k plus 1 into theta, sin k plus 1 into theta, minus sin k plus 1 into theta, and cos k plus 1 into theta. It means what you can say now, if you take in the n value any natural number, that means here it is the n equal to 1, n equal to k, n equal to k plus 1. So the three numbers are compulsory in the case of that one. They are the natural numbers only. But if you take in any natural number compulsory we got now, it is in the form of what is that? A power n equal to cos n theta sin n theta minus a sin n theta and cos n theta. Then hence what you can say that one, by the principle of method induction now, the condition will be proved. It means A power n equal to cos n theta sin n theta minus sin n theta and cos n theta. The same condition just you can write down. So therefore, by principle of n, otherwise you can write now, hence prove that. Hence prove. So what is proved here now? The A power n equal to cos n theta sin n theta or minus sin n theta and cos n theta. Or else if you want you can write, if you want to clarify more clearly we have to write the statements you can write. So therefore n equal to k plus 1 is true for all values of n, comma, this is the positive values of n only. So it is true for all n belongs to natural number, you can write now. All n belongs to natural number. So therefore, by principle of mathematical induction, A power n equal to cos n theta and sin n theta and minus sin n theta and cos n theta. comma, for all n belongs to natural numbers. This is the more clarity, you can write. That means, like you write that in mathematics chapter, any problem is given in terms of a power n equal to cos 3n like this is given, compulsory we have to prove that by using mathematical induction only. But without a mathematical induction, we can't prove that. We can't prove. So one more time, listen that one. We have to prove this condition means by the physical method induction, we have to take three cases now. The first case is, first we have to take n equal to 1, we have to take n equal to 1 first one. Next, n equal to k, second case, and n equal to k plus 1, third case now. But if taken n equal to 1 or n equal to k, n equal to k plus 1 also, compulsory we have to get the same condition we have to get, same form we have to get. Then only just we can say that one, that is true for, that means a power n equal, this is true for n belongs to natural numbers, n belongs to natural number. Otherwise, it's not possible. Okay? Clear now, students? Please respond. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's already learned last year, mathematical induction. But there, what you done the same thing only. But you should remember that one up to n equal to k is very easy only because no calculation, nothing. Just we are writing directly n equal to 1. In this problem, matrix only n equal to 1 one time, n equal to q, we are substituting directly now. So in this problem, you should remember this is the more important thing. This is the more important. When you are taking that one n equal to k plus 1, and the time just compulsory we had extended like this. So a power k plus 1 equal to, you can write to a power k into a. Then a power k equal to, already just we got from the first equation we got now. If you want here, you can mention this one. Sin from 1. Sin from first equation you can write now. A power k can substitute then, and a also can substitute. To multiply both of them, we got the condition now. But when you multiply these two conditions, compulsory we have to get in the form of like this only. Then only we can say it is the true it is. Or else it's not true. Okay? The same is just you can take one more example now. In the miscellaneous exercise, first one I can see now. Let a equal to 0, 1, 0, 0, comma, show that ai plus, show that ai plus ba whole power n equal to a power n into I plus n into a power n minus 1 into ba. Where I is the identity matrix of order 2 and n belongs to n. And n belongs to n. Now we have to prove this one now. Let a equal to 0, 1, 0, 0 and show that a plus ba whole power n equal to a power ni plus n into a power n minus 1 into ba. Because the two will be equal. But here also compulsory this kind of problems we have to prove means compulsory can apply the principle of mathematical induction. It's compulsory it is. Now here on same time the same condition only. First you can take now n equal to 1. Take n equal to 1, what happened tell me now? ai plus ba. ai plus ba we got. It is equal to compulsory when you are taking that n equal to 1, what you have to get now? Compulsory like this equal to RHS we have to get. N equal to 1 means we got ai plus ba. Yes. And n equal to 1 here means ai plus n 1 minus 1 equal to 0. But anything for 0 equal to will get 1 now. A power 0 equal to will get 1. But 1 into 1 equal to 1 now it is. Means 1 into ba equal to ba1. So clearly we got LHS equal to RHS. LHS equal to RHS. So what you can say now? By if n equal to 1 we are taking means the condition will be satisfied. Then come into the n equal to k. N equal to k. Just n equal to k you can substitute in there now. So what you get, ai plus ba whole power k equal to a power ki plus n in k into a power k minus 1 into ba. But the first equation you can take. Then you can write now first equation. Then immediately you can take here n equal to k plus 1 you can take. N equal to k plus 1. I mean this is the whole power k plus 1. So a plus b whole power k plus 1 equal to, you can write now a plus b whole power k into a plus ba. Understood? No? Then generally you can multiply the conditions that we get some condition now. Later based on the given matrix, you can find some value and you can substitute in there now. The required answer we are getting. The required answer we will get. So once we will do that one. So first you can write now, given matrix A equal to 0, 1, 0, 0. The given matrix A equal to 0, 1, 0, 0. Now we have to prove that quantity. We have to prove this condition now. So therefore, that is we can take here now. This is the P of n you can take, your choice. Now we can take the value. This is the P of n. P of n. ai plus ba, a plus ba, whole power n equal to a power n into I plus n into a power n minus 1 into ba. Okay. Now you can write now. Let's write the condition. So by principle of mathematical induction, you can write now. Let n equal to 1. Let n equal to 1 you can take. So take the value here p of 1 you can take. This is the ai plus ba whole power 1 equal to same thing only we got now. This is you can write a power 1 into I plus 1 into a power 1 minus 1 into ba. So you can simplify this value now. ai plus a power 1 minus 1 equal to 0, a power 0 equal to 1. So 1 into 1 equal to 1 only. So 1 into anything equal to we got the same value. So ai plus ba. So therefore, clearly we got LHS equal to RHS now. So ai plus ba now. LHS equal to RHS. Therefore, n equal to 1 for n equal to 1 is true for all values of n. All values of n now. Okay, this is the first statement now. Now we can write clearly. Now what is second condition now? So first condition is satisfied. Then immediately first you can take the value now. Now n equal to k you can take. Now n equal to k. N equal to k you can substitute in there now. So therefore this is the p of k such that so ai plus ba whole power k equal to a power k into I plus k into a power k minus 1 into ba. This is you can take here the first equation. But here also just you can remember the condition now. Whenever it is the k is true for given problem it is, then compulsory we have to prove that k plus 1 also true now. K plus 1 also true. So therefore you can write now. Now we can take now n equal to k plus 1 you can take. N equal to k plus 1. This k plus 1 you can substitute in there now. Therefore, the same condition you can take here is the p of k plus 1 now. P of k plus 1 such that ai plus ba whole power k plus 1 equal to. It is the form of a power m plus n. It is a power m plus n. A power m plus n equal to a power m into a power n. So this one you can write now. A plus ba whole power k into ai plus ba. A plus ba now. Now a plus ba whole power k equal to, already we know the value. Just the previous we got from the first equation. The rest is you can substitute here now. So this is the a power k into y plus the k into a power k minus 1, a power k minus 1 into ba into ai plus ba. ai plus ba now. Now we can multiply the values. So multiply the values now. So what you can tell me this value? A power ki into ai. So a power k into a equal to, clearly we write this value now, a power k plus 1. A power k plus 1. But I into I equal to, always we will get now, this is the I only. Suppose if you want, you can take here now. So the actual mythology they given that for the order of I in the 2 by 2 matrix is given. Suppose if taken the I square value, you can take I square equal to I into I now. So 1001 1001 into 1001. So why I'm giving this one example means, if you take in the I value, you take an I square I cube, but everything we get the same matrix only. The same I in this one. So multiply 1 into 1 1 plus 0 into 0 equal to 0. 1 into 0 0 plus 0 into 1 equal to 0. 0 into 1 equal to 0 plus 1 into 0 equal to 0. 0 into 0 equal to 0 plus 1 into 1 equal to 1. You know, we got the same thing only. That means 1 0 0 1. So the value of I into I equal to how much? I only. For a power k into a equal to a power k plus 1. It is in the form of a power m into a power n. A power n. Next, first term into, that means a power k I into ba. So plus the same we can write now, a power k I into ba. I into ba you can write. Next, these terms you can multiply now. Plus k into a power k minus 1 into ba into ai it is. So a power k minus 1 into a equal to a power k minus 1 into 1 equal to plus 1 equal to, plus or minus will be cancelled. So this one you can write now, k into a power k, k into a power k into I, and this is a ba.
Sir, can't hear you, sir.
Sir, we can't hear you.
Hello, students.
Sir.
Yes, yes. Okay, sir. It's audible. Now audible now? My voice, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Just think right now, because you know this is the entire value should be equal to the a plus b a whole power k plus 1 only. So a plus b a whole power k plus 1 equal to the last value you can write now. This is the a power k plus 1 into I plus here also you do one thing now. So from the second and third term, what is the common? Tell me. You will take anything is common. Anything is common from second and third term. Please respond. Students, please respond now. From the second and third term, anything is common. Anjali?
Sir, AK.
What is the common here? A power k, I and BA. It's fully entered term is the common now. Is correct
Yes,
now?
sir.
So just you can take common. So if taken a power k into I into BA is the common. So what about remaining? I think it's k plus 1 is the remaining. Am I correct? This entire thing term we are taking common means 1 is there now. But here also we are taking this term common means the remaining will be k is there. So a power k into I into BA into k plus 1 is the remaining. Plus k into a power k minus 1 into b square into 0. But 0 into anything equal to what you get now? It's become that 0 only. It's become that 0. Correct? Yes. Okay, what about remaining values? So therefore, a plus ai plus ba whole power k plus 1 equal to this one you can write as is only a power k plus 1 into I plus this one you can write now k plus 1 into a power k into I into ba now. So we got the same value. What is observe this condition now? If taken n equal to 1, LHS equal to RHS we got. N equal to 1 means. If taken n equal to k, we got the same thing only. What is that? A plus b a whole power k equal to a power k into I plus n into a, okay, k into a power k minus 1 into ba. But when we are taking that one n equal to k plus 1, n equal to k plus 1, so what do you tell me? ai plus ba whole power k plus 1 equal to, here you can see now, a power n equal to k plus 1. So a power k plus 1 into I plus k plus 1 into a power k plus 1 minus 1 equal to minus 1 plus 1 will be cancelled. So a power k into ba. A power k into ba it is. We got same value. I think here we left any I now. Okay. You know, we got the same thing only. We got here same thing. Suppose if you want, you can take here now. I think somewhere we got this I. Now once we verify the condition, from here we got this I. Right now. Copy this one first. Copy this one. Verify this condition. Yes, correct only. Okay, it's fine. No problem. That's right. So write the condition. So therefore, by what is that? So what you can see the last statement. Therefore, n equal to k plus 1 is the true for all values of n. Hence, by principle of mathematical induction, ai plus ba whole power n equal to a power n into I plus n into a power n minus 1 into ba. Comma, for all n belongs to natural number. The last statement you can write now. So like that, this kind of problems, so whatever they are given at the textbook or examination, compulsory we have to prove that based on the mathematical induction only. Mathematical induction. Okay. Next, in the same way, like, you can see now second problem now. One more question you can write now. Understood now? Chirag, please respond. Chirag,
Yes, sir.
okay, got it.
Yes, sir.
Nothing is there. N equal to 1, N equal to C, N equal to K plus 1. That's all. So all three conditions will be satisfied. Directly can write now. That's all. N equal to K plus 1, therefore I can write. Therefore, N equal to K plus 1 also true for all values of here. Hence, by the principle of mathematical induction, okay, the same condition you can write. A plus BA whole power N equal to A power N I plus N into A power N minus 1 into BA. The same condition you can write. Next problem you can write now. VA equal to VA equal to 1 1 1 1 1 1 all ones only, comma, prove that A power N equal to 3 power N minus 1 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 3 power N minus 1, all the elements are same thing only, 3 power N minus 1, comma, where N belongs to the natural number. N belongs to natural number. This is the problem it is. Okay, here also same thing only. Here also we have to prove the same like previous problem only. The mathematical induction. Okay, now take the value now. First, what is given here? Given the matrix A equal to 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 now. The matrix here. And P of N you can take here now. P of N such that the same matrix A power N equal to can take. Okay, so what is that? A power N equal to 3 power N minus 1, 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 and 3 power N minus 1. The same we can take. Now we can write now. By principle of mathematical induction, by principle of mathematical induction, now we let N equal to 1 you can take. N equal to 1. So find the value of P of 1 you can find now. So A power 1 equal to, so 1 minus, here N equal to 1 means 1 minus 1 equal to 0, and 3 power 0 equal to how much? 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All ones only. All. So it is equal to A1 in the given matrix will be satisfied now. So therefore, you can write now LHS equal to RHS, means given matrix we got. So therefore, P of 1 is true for all values of L. All values of L. Right. Next, coming to the N equal to K, you can take N equal to K. Take N equal to K now. Now N equal to K you can take. So therefore, it is the P of K such that A power K equal to, this one I can write now, 3 power K minus 1, 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 all are same thing only, 3 power K minus 1 and 3 power K minus 1. This we can take here now first equation. Take here equation. Now write the condition, whenever N equal to K is true, whenever N equal to K is true, then N equal to K plus 1 also true. N equal to K plus 1 also true now. So take the condition. Now we can take here now. Now N equal to K plus 1 you can take. N equal to K plus 1. Now substitute there now. So therefore, the A power K plus 1 equal to A power K plus 1. So A power K plus 1 can be written as, this is the A power K into A power K into A. Now A power K equal to, just we got from the first equation, we got just now, everything substituted there now. The 3 power K minus 1, 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 3 power K minus 1. Next, 3 power K minus 1, 3 power K minus 1, 3 power K minus 1 into the matrix A equal to 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, the matrix. The same, first multiply the two matrices, A power K into A, you can multiply now. So multiply both of them. First one into first column. So A power K plus 1 equal to the 3 power K plus 1, 3 power K minus 1 plus 3 power K minus 1, 3 power K minus 1 plus 3 power K minus 1. K minus 1. Okay. In the same way, I think, but everything we got now same elements only. We are getting all the elements are same. Here also we got the same. 3 power K minus 1, 3 power K plus 3 power K minus 1 plus 3 power K minus 1. Here also same thing we are getting. 3 power K minus 1 plus 3 power K minus 1 plus 3 power K minus 1. Okay. Now from this one, just we are taking common now. But actually, generally, what we have to prove? But whenever we are taking that one, N equal to K plus 1, the value what we get now? K plus 1 minus 1 equal to plus 1 minus 1 will be cancelled. So we should get compulsory the value of K only we have to get. We should get only K only we have to get. But if you've taken this condition now, then how to get only 3 power K now? 3 power K. Just I'll give one small thing it is. I am simplifying this term because we'll write now. Here we will write now. But once you simplify this value. So what is the meaning of 3 power K minus 1 now? 3 power K by 3 now. 3 power K by 3 now. Plus this also you can write now 3 power K by 3. This also you can write now 3 power k by 3 you can write. So from the all the terms you've taken the 3 power k common. 3 power k we are taking common. What about remaining? 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 na? So 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 1 by 3 equal to how much? This value must be equal to 1 now because 3 is the LCM. So denominators are equal. Directly you can add the numerators now. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 equal to 3. 3 by 3 equal to 1 now. What is the resulting value now? So sum of these three terms equal to, we'll get the 3 power k only. That means whenever multiplying this everything now, we got each and every step element what you get now, we get the same elements we are getting. But whenever simplifying this value, we are getting 3 power k only. So now taking n equal to k plus 1, we got the same again. So clearly you can write now. So multiply it. The first one it is next to 3 power k minus 1 plus 3 power k minus 1 plus 3 power k minus 1, 3 power k minus 1 plus 3 power k minus 1 plus 3 power k minus 1. Next, all everything same all again. 3 power k minus 1 plus 3 power k minus 1 plus 3 power k minus 1. Okay, this is the multiplication. Just so I give the explanation about this one. Well, when I simplify this value, what I get this value 3 power k only. So it is equal, you can write now 3 power k, 3 power k, 3 power k. And this also 3 power k, 3 power k, 3 power k. So 3 power k, 3 power k, and 3 power k now. Or if you want, you can the same thing only can be written as again. Want is more clearly required means this one I can write now 3 power k plus 1 minus 1 I can write. No problem at all. Here all same 3 power k plus 1 minus 1. 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 Here all same only 3 power k plus 1 minus 1. 3 power k plus 1 minus 1. 3 power k plus 1 minus 1. You know, we got the same thing only. But when you are taking that one, n equal to k plus 1 also, k plus 1 also.
So we could have done. So we could have done this directly, no, sir, by placing that n
We have to prove
k plus 1. We could have
this,
directly placed
no,
it, sir.
this one, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can do, no problem, that's fine. But we have to actually a power k into a, we have to multiply now. But directly we are not taking this value. But we have to multiply means we have to show clearly because the subjective point of view means each and every step we have to show clearly now. Understood? That's why I'm taking the value. Just I multiply the value, same thing. First row into first column, first row into second column, first row into third column. Just I multiplying clearly. Let us know the answer now. So it should be equal to the what? Or else you do one thing now. From this directly you can take 3 power k outside. You can find it. You would try. Or else here only you can do now. This is also not required for you. The same thing here is there now, but these three terms are like terms. These three terms are like terms here now. So what about this value now? This we can write now 3 into 3 power k plus 1. I'm correct? 3 into 3 power k plus 1. Just you can fill the a power m into a power n. A power m into.
Sir, shouldn't it be k plus 3 to the power k plus 1, sir?
That's what I'm telling. Because these three terms are like terms, sorry, na?
Yes, sir, but the power should be k plus 1, no, sir.
No. Here, what is the coefficient of 3 power k plus 1? Default should be 1. It is always 1 into 3 power k minus 1. 1 into 3 power k minus 1. 1 into 3 power k minus 1. So 1 plus 1 equal to 3. 3 into k power. Okay. 3 into 3 power k minus 1 now. So what about this formula? A power m into a power n equal to a power m plus n now. This one you can write 3 power 1 plus k minus 1. You know, we got a last step clearly enough. That also you can do. That is your choice. No problem that one. Okay. Suppose if you take in this condition is the some difficulty means directly get this condition based on this condition now. Or else here on write the condition is if you want 3 power k minus 1 into 3, 3 into 3 power k minus 1. Here also you can write now 3 into 3 power k minus 1 I can write. Here also you can write now 3 into 3 power k minus 1 I can write. Here also you can write 3 into 3 power k minus 1 I can write. Next, here also you can write now 3 into 3 power k minus 1. Here also you can write this value 3 into 3 power k minus 1 I can write. The same thing only. 3 into 3 power k minus 1. 3 into 3 power k minus 1. 3 into 3 power k minus 1. This also you can take. It's fine, no problem at all. But this is without getting any confusion there. Because the 3 are the like terms now, that we are adding the 3 terms. So 3 into 3 power k minus 1. So a power m into a power n equal to a power m plus n, we got this term. Therefore, I can write, therefore, p of k plus 1 is true for all values of n. All values of n. So hence, by principle of mathematical induction, so what you can say now, a power n equal to the same condition you can write now, 3 power n minus 1, 3 power n minus 1, and 3 power n minus 1, 3 power n minus 1, 3 power n minus 1, and 3 power n minus 1, 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 comma, where n belongs to natural numbers. N belongs to natural numbers. That means wherever apply the mathematical induction, compulsory at last we have to write the conclusion. But without a conclusion, but don't write anything it is. Compulsory exaggeration, evaluator, they will see this first statement. Clear now? First and second question from the miscellaneous. Just if it done means once informed to me, then I'll give the next problem to you. You will solve next one. Finish? Right now, next one. If A equal to 3 minus 4, 1 minus 1, comma, then prove that a power n equal to 1 plus 2n minus 4n and n and 1 minus 2n, where n is any positive integer. Where n is any positive integer. N is any positive integer. Any positive integer. No problem. Okay. Yes, here also same procedure, same method I can follow here also. First, what is given now? Given a equal to 3 minus 4, 1 minus 1. And to prove, what you have to prove here now? A power n equal to 1 plus 2n minus 4n, n 1 minus 2n. We have to prove this. We have to prove. Now take the condition now. That you can write by principle of mathematical induction. By principle of mathematical induction, you can write the value now P of n such that a power n equal to 1 plus 2n minus 4n minus 4n and n 1 minus 2n. 1 minus 2n. Yes, say we can take. First you get n equal to 1 you can take. N equal to 1. Okay. Now you can take here now. Let n equal to 1. N equal to 1. Substitute in there now. So the value of a equal to, that means P of 1 such that a power 1 equal to, we got the value 1 plus 2 into 1 and minus 4 into 1, 1 minus 2 into 1 now. So 1 plus 2 equal to, we got 3 minus 4, 1, 1 minus 3 equal to minus 1. Is it correct now? So the value of a we got. So the matrix P equal to 3 minus 4, 1 minus 1. So therefore, P of 1 is true for all positive values of n. All positive integers of n. Integers of n now. Okay, this is the first statement. Now what is the second condition now? Now we have to take, now n equal to k we have to take. Therefore you can write now P of k such that a power k equal to, you can write now 1 plus 2k and minus 4k and k 1 minus 2k. 1 minus 2k, it is, you can take one equation 1 you can take. Now you can take here now n equal to k plus 1 again. Now n equal to k plus 1 you can take. N equal to k plus 1. But here also the statement now, it is whenever k is true and k plus 1 also true for all values of n. That one you can write now. And that you can take, no problem. N equal to k plus 1. Substitute in there now. So therefore, P of k plus 1 such that a power k plus 1 equal to a power k plus 1. So a power k plus 1 equal, you can write this value now, a power k into a. The value of a power k equal, just we got the first equation. So I can write 1 plus 2k minus 4k k 1 minus 2k into the matrix A equal, you can write now 3 minus 4 1 minus 1 minus 1. Now multiply the values. Now to multiply the values. So 3 into 1 plus 2k equal to almost, tell me now, 3 into 1 3 plus 6k minus 4k. This is the first term. Next, minus 4 into this value. So minus 4 minus 8k minus into minus equal, you can write now plus 4k. Next, k into 3 equal to 3k plus 1 minus 2k. Again, second row into second column. K into minus 4 equal, you can write now minus 4k and minus 1 in this value equal to minus into plus minus 1. So this value you can write now plus 2k minus 1. So all you can simplify now. So 6k minus 4k equal to 2k we got now. So 3 plus 2k, first one it is. And minus 8k plus 4k equal to minus 4k only. So this is the minus 4k. Next 3k minus 2k equal to k. So k plus 1. Minus 4k plus 2k equal to, you can write now minus 2k minus 1. minus 2k minus 1. But generally in given problem, once you run the given problem it is. So whenever we are taking n equal to k plus 1, n equal to k plus 1. So what is the value we got now? 1 plus 2 into k plus 1 required. 1 into 1 plus 2 into k plus 1. The same here also minus 4 into k plus 1. Minus 4 into k plus 1. Here the n equal to k plus 1. And this value now 1 minus 2 into k plus 1 we have to get. 1 minus 2 into k plus 1. Now verify the same condition only, this matrix. Now from this one, this 3 can be written as 1 plus 2 we can write. The 3 can write now 1 plus 2. So when you write in that one 1 plus 2 plus 2k, from this one we are taking common 2 now. So what about remaining? This one you can write now 1 plus 2 into k plus 1. 1 plus 2 into k plus 1. And from this two term here now, if taken minus 4 common, the remaining is k plus 1 now. Remaining is k plus 1. Already third term k plus 1 already is there. K plus 1 already we have. Now from this term also, but generally here we require now, what is the value required now? 1 minus 2 into k plus 1 required. 1 minus 2 into k plus 1. So when you multiply this value, so 1 minus 2k minus 2 we got now. Minus 2. That means here minus 1 is there now. This minus 1 can be written as the same you can write now. Minus 2k as is you can write. This is you can write now minus 2 plus 1 you can write. Minus 2 plus 1. One just you can take, almost that you can take. Nothing happens.
So can we directly take it as minus 1?
Take it. Yes, take it. Take it, no problem. Here, from this term,
Yes, sir.
what will take common from this one?
Minus 1, sir.
Or take minus 1 common, right? Yes, you can take minus 1 common. To take to minus 1 common means what about remaining? This is the 2k plus 1 we got now. 2k plus 1. But if you turn minus 1 into 2k plus 1, it's not possible for this one. So what about this value? 1 minus 2 into k plus 1 required now. 1 minus 2 into k plus 1. That's why just this minus 1 I wrote like minus 2 plus 1. So minus 2 plus 1 equal to minus 1 only. Understood? Now from these two terms you can take minus 2 common. No? So directly we got the value. So 1 minus 2 into k plus 1. 1 minus 2 into k plus 1 we are getting. So same we can write. So therefore, so what about this value now? A power k plus 1 equal to, this is the 1 plus 2 into k plus 1, 2 into k plus 1, and minus 4 into k plus 1, this is the k plus 1 here. Now from this one, 1 is plus 1 you cannot ask is only from minus 2 and minus 2. If taken minus 2 common, minus 2 common. What about remaining? Minus 2 into k plus 1. Also we got the same matrix now. Whenever we are taking that one, a equal to k plus, n equal to k plus 1. So we got the same thing. 1 plus 2 into k plus 1 minus 4 into k plus 1, k plus 1, 1 minus 2 into k plus 1. Then what you can say now? So therefore, p of k plus 1 is the, it means whenever we are taking n equal to k plus 1, so p of n is true for all values of n. Hence, by principle of method induction, a power n equal to 1 plus 2n minus 4n n 1 minus 2k. There we can write now. So therefore, n equal to k plus 1 is true for all values of don't take all values here now. All positive values of n you can take. All positive integers of n. Integers of n. So therefore, by principle of method induction, by principle of mathematical induction, a power n equal to 1 plus 2n minus 4n n and 1 minus 2n, comma, where n belongs to the, where n is, where n is any positive integer. Any positive integer. So like this we have to write the procedure in examination. So then you will get full marks in examination. Okay. Now clear now? By using the method induction, then how to prove the matrices here? Some few conditions. Sharath, please respond. Sharath, are you there? Sharath, please respond.
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. This is because it's more important to you. These 3 questions and previous I gave one more example.
Yes, sir. Understood.
But all 4 questions are more important. So learn perfectly. Okay. So in this model, by using method induction, whatever they given, but no need to get any confusion. First you can take n equal to 1. Then compulsory whenever you take n equal to 1 now, so whatever they given matrix, we have to get the same matrix we have to get. Then only it is true. Then only it is true now. So the first n equal to 1 is over me, then go to the n equal to k you can take. Next you can take here the n equal to k plus 1. It means whatever we are taking the value, but we should get the same condition only. Then only we can say that one by the principle of method induction, given one is true. That's all. Okay. Okay. Oh, one more question right now. One more you can write. If A and B are symmetric matrices, A and B are symmetric matrices, comma, prove that AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. Is a skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. This is the problem it is. Okay. So tell me anyone how to prove this one. If A and B are the symmetric matrices, but we have to prove that AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. Now for this problem, we will take example or we will prove directly.
So we will take example like A inverse equal to A.
That means we will take the example means the matrix A and matrix B will take.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, listen now. But don't you take your matrices now, it's very easy only. But actually in the examination point of view, but we can't prove directly by taking examples. So just directly we have to prove this one. And I think you know very well that both A and B are the symmetric matrices means then what are the conditions we have? Compulsory A transpose equal to A and B transpose equal to A only, na? Is correct? A transpose equal to A and B transpose equal to A. Then only just we are saying that for the two matrices are symmetric matrices.
So
Now-
B transpose will be equal to B, no, sir.
Yes, A transpose equal to A and B transpose equal to B. You can write now. Proof you can write. By the definition of symmetric matrix, symmetric matrix what you can say here, A transpose equal to A and B transpose equal to B. The conditions we know very well that one. Then only just we are saying that one A is a symmetric and B is a symmetric it is, or else it's not possible. Now we have to prove that what is this value now? AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. We have to prove that. So therefore, you can write the condition. I'm taking here now AB minus BA whole transpose. I'm taking AB minus BA whole transpose. I think the properties of transpose where condition is there now. A plus B whole transpose equal to A transpose plus B transpose, and A minus B whole transpose equal to A transpose minus B transpose. In the same way, AB minus BA whole transpose equal to. So what are you going to tell me this value now? This is
AB
the
transpose
AB
minus
transpose minus BA transpose the BA transpose. Next one, A into B whole transpose equal to.
A transpose B transpose.
No.
B transpose A transpose.
B transpose into A transpose. So B transpose into A transpose minus this is the A transpose into B transpose. Clear now? But what is the value of B transpose by definition of symmetric matrix now? B transpose equal to B only. So you can write now this is the B into A minus this is the A into B now. A into B. But generally we have to prove that what is that? AB minus BA is AB minus BA is skew symmetric matrix. That means AB we have to write the first now and the BA is the second. So from this one you can take minus common now. So what about remaining? Minus of AB minus BA. Then what you can say now? See AB minus BA whole transpose equal to we got now minus of AB minus BA. Then what do you call this one? What do you call this?
Skew symmetric matrix.
So then what is a skew symmetric? AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. So clearly you can write now. So therefore AB minus BA is skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. Understood? Don't take any examples. It's not no need to take any examples here. Right, yes. Next. Next one. Prove that matrix B transpose into AB is symmetric or skew symmetric according as A is symmetric or skew symmetric. A is symmetric or skew symmetric. Once you will try now yourself. Once you can try it. The same problem. Nothing is there. It is very easy only. Just they give the condition of B transpose into AB is there now. So B transpose into AB whole transpose you can take. Take here now whole transpose. Just we are the reverse order now. So B transpose into A transpose into. Okay, first but here you can do the two cases you can take. Take here now two cases. First one is this is you can take here now symmetric. And second one, next time you can take here now Q symmetric. Next one you can take here Q symmetric. Once you can try.
Sir, what is it written first line? Prove that MA is equal to.
This one, huh?
Yes, the first line. The first
Prove
line.
that matrix B transpose into A into B. B dash AB. B dash AB is symmetric or Q symmetric. Symmetric or Q symmetric. According, yes, A is symmetric or Q symmetric. What is A here now? A is either symmetric or Q symmetric. Any matrix you can take. So, it's very easy. Nothing is there. Just you can take whole transpose, you can take it enough. Take here now, whole transpose. But compulsory we have to take here now two conditions we have to take. The two conditions are, because they only said very clearly, this is a symmetric and or Q symmetric they said. Symmetric or Q symmetric. The condition is also more important. Suppose you can take here now, proof you can take. Here is B transpose AB whole transpose equal to, generally what you get, tell me now. We have to get B transpose into AB only we have to get by the definition of symmetric. That means we have to prove this one. That means B transpose into AB whole transpose equal to B transpose into AB. We have to prove this. Just you can take this condition now. Therefore, B transpose into AB whole transpose equal to. But how to write this value?
B transpose, whole transpose.
Here you do one thing. You do one thing.
Transpose.
No, B transpose is this is the A. This AB entire thing you can take as B now. Okay? B transpose into AB. This is the A, this is the B now. So according to the definition, what you get, tell me now, this is the AB whole transpose. AB whole transpose into B transpose. I am correct? B transpose whole transpose. Is correct only? A into B whole transpose equal to how much? B transpose into A transpose. B transpose into A transpose. Now you can write the value. So this one you can write B transpose into A transpose. B transpose into A transpose. And B transpose whole transpose equal, you can write now B only. And what is the value of A transpose now? At last they said very clearly. But A is symmetric or Q symmetric. But this condition, when we are taking the symmetry, compulsory A is a symmetric matrix. But this is when we are taking the Q symmetry, then A is compulsory Q symmetric matrix. The condition you can remember that one. But you can write the condition now, but A is symmetric now. If you want, this is the case one you can take. You take here now, case one. This is the, here also if you want, you can write now. This is the entire thing is you can take here now, symmetric first. That is the case one you can write now. What is that? B dash AB. B dash AB is means B transpose AB is symmetric. Is symmetric. Now say the condition is one. But A is symmetric matrix. A is a symmetric matrix. That means what you get to A transpose equal to A according to definition. Clearly we got now. Means in place of A transpose equal to A, you can substitute in there now. Therefore, B transpose into AB whole transpose equal to B transpose into AB whole transpose equal, you can write now B transpose A into B. Is it correct now? Then what you are saying that one? Therefore, B dash AB is a symmetric matrix. Therefore, B dash B transpose into AB is a symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. Clear now? Here the first one, first case it is. And coming to the second case now. Case we can take. Now case 2, we have to prove that B dash AB is a skew symmetric matrix. Okay, take here now, let A is a skew symmetric matrix. You can take A is skew symmetric matrix. Therefore, A transpose equal to minus A. A transpose equal to minus A. Again, follow the same procedure now. Follow here now, same procedure. What is that? B transpose into AB whole transpose equal to. The same we can write now. AB whole transpose into B transpose whole transpose. Again, AB whole transpose equal, you can write now B transpose into A transpose, B transpose into A transpose, and B transpose whole transpose equal, you can write now B only. But according to this statement now, A transpose equal to minus A, you can substitute in there. So B transpose into minus A into B now. So this minus you can take outside. Now. So what I get is value minus B transpose into AB. So B transpose into AB whole transpose equal to minus B transpose into AB. Then what is say that one? Therefore, B transpose into AB is skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix when A is skew symmetric. When A is skew symmetric. Clear now? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Very easy, nothing is there. Just whatever we are taken, we take the whole from that cell. Both question number 4 and question number 5 also will follow the same procedure. Okay? Because they want to say very clearly, we have to prove that this is either symmetric, first one, or skew symmetric. That's why I am taking here now 2 cases. The first case I am taking here. First, we have to prove that this is the B dash AB is a symmetric. We have to prove this one. But we have to prove compulsory. What you have to show now? B transpose into AB whole transpose equal to B transpose into AB. We have to prove by the definition of symmetric matrix. So that's why I am taking here now. This is the whole transpose. I am taking LHS value. I got RHS. I got now RHS value. But where it's possible now? Compulsory if A is a symmetric. You want to save the right now. A is a symmetric matrix. Now case 2 I am taking. There we have to prove that this is a skew symmetric, means compulsory we have to prove that one. B dash AB also it is a skew symmetric. Same condition you can apply. We got now B transpose into AB B transpose into AB is a skew symmetric matrix. But whenever A is a skew symmetric matrix, A is a symmetric means we will get symmetric. A is a skew symmetric means we will get now skew symmetric matrix. Clear that? Next. Just we will do one more class. We will do the matrices. And the next Thursday off class we will do the matrix. Same chapter we will do, subjective we will do. And off class we will discuss about the objective. And a Friday class also objective only we will do that. The next week by Monday we will start the determinant chapter. Okay. Now you got the idea about this chapter now? You got it, this chapter, matrix chapter?
Yes, sir.
It's very easy only. That's why I'm giving any so I'm covering all the problems and covered here now. Understood now? I mean different kind of questions also from Adi Sharma as well as the PU textbook also. We done you all the problems we done. So just you can solve one question now. This is a very easy only. Find the values of x, y, z. Find the values of x, y, z. If the matrix A equal to 0, 2y z 0 2y z and x y minus z and x minus y z satisfy the equation.
So can you read the first line?
I'll read. Satisfy the equation. A transpose into A equal to I now. Now find the values of x comma y comma z. Find the values of x comma y comma z if the matrix A equal to 0 2y z x y minus z x minus y z satisfy the equation. A transpose into A equal to I. Satisfy the equation. A transpose into A equal to I now. So first you can find A transpose, you can find now. So A transpose equal to 0 x x and 2y y minus y and z minus z z now. The A transpose. Now this condition you can take. What is the equation we have? A transpose into A equal to I. That equation we have. Comma, here you can write down A transpose into A equal to I. So A transpose equal to just we got now 0xx and 2y y minus y and z minus z z. This is the A transpose into the matrix A equal to 0 2y z and x y minus z x minus y z. This is equal to I means you can write down 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 now. So just to multiply these two matrices, it should be equal to the identity matrix I3 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 now. Just to multiply the equation. Multiply 0 into 0 0 plus x into x x square plus x into x x square. The first element 0 into 2y equal to 0 plus x into y equal to xy minus x into y equal to xy. Next 0 into z equal to 0 minus xz plus xz plus xz. Now coming to the second row and the three columns now. So 2y into 0 equal to 0 plus y into x equal to xy minus xy. So second row into second column. 2y into 2y equal to 4y square plus y square minus into minus equal to plus y square. Next 2y into z equal to 2yz minus yz and minus yz. Last one, third row into all three columns. Z into 0 equal to 0 and minus xz plus xz. Next, z into 2y equal to 2yz minus yz minus yz. Next, third row into third column. Z into z equal to z square minus z square and plus z square and it should be equal to the 1 0
So
0.
shouldn't it be plus yz?
What about last third row and third column? Huh?
So
Third row.
third row, second column, the last element. So 2yz minus yz plus yz.
2yz minus yz only, no? Because you see now. No. Z into 2y equal to 2yz minus z into y equal to minus yz and z into minus y equal to minus yz. Correct now? Because you see now, plus x plus these will be cancelled and these also cancel, get 0 only. These also cancel 0 And here minus yz equal to minus 2yz. So this everything will be cancelled. And these two also cancel. Minus yz equal to minus 2yz. These all the elements will be zeros now. And here also these two are cancelled. The remainder you can write now. So x square equal to sum of these two values equal, you can write now 2x square 0 0 and 0 4 plus 1 5 6. The 6y square 0 0 0. This is only z square. So it is equal to 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 now. Now you can equate the two matrices now. If two matrices are equal, the corresponding elements are equal now. It means
So
the value of
y is
2x square equal to, first you can write now 2x square equal to 1. That implies the value of x equal to root of, means 1 by root 2. Am I correct? Next, second one. 6y square equal to 1 now. Means the value of y equal to, you can write now
1 by root 6.
1 by root 6. Next, z square equal to 1. Means the value of z equal to how much? 1 only. The value of z equal to 1. That's it. X equal to 1 by root 2, y equal to 1 by root 6, and z equal to 1. Okay, these problems are coming depending on the miscellaneous exercise only. Okay, but just today you do one thing. Once you can verify the complete full chapter again, but in this chapter still you have any doubts are there, any problem you want confusion, or any concept, any doubt is there means the next class just to tell to me or try to discuss about the concept, same concept.
Sir.
Then you will get more idea. Yes, tell me about.
Here, third row, third column, sir.
Third column,
Yes, sir.
third row, third column.
Yes,
Correct?
sir.
You know, z into z equal to z square. Z into z equal to z square.
Yes,
Am
sir.
correct? Okay, sorry. The minus into minus plus we are getting.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Minus into minus z equal to we got now. This is the plus z square. And here also what you get now?
Plus it.
Plus z square. So what about this value? 3z square. So this is the 3z square equal to 1. That z equal to 1 by root 3. Right? Very good. 1 by root 3. Yes. Okay. So once you go through all the concepts, but still you have any doubt, is there any concept means the next class just inform to me. One more time we will discuss about the same concept. Understood? Because that next class will complete, we end this session now, means we complete this chapter. Later just one more time, 1.5 class we discuss about the objective questions. Then next week by Monday we'll start the determinant chapter. Clear now? Students?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Okay, we'll continue next class.
Thank you, sir.
But compulsory you can do your work. Understood now? But don't be relaxed days. Once you can go through the complete full chapter it is. You can verify each and every concept. But still any doubt, is there any concept means immediately inform to me. Suppose you are not telling anything means I don't know. You getting or not it is. So immediately just to tell to me the same any concept you feel different means once we'll discuss about that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
Good night. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night.